This toy car had been sitting at the bottom of the ocean for who knows how long. Covered in rust, dirt, and layers of corrosion, it looked like nothing more than a forgotten piece of junk. Most people would probably leave it exactly where they found it. But this man decided to bring it home and give it a second life. The first thing he had to deal with was the rust, and there was a lot of it. Almost every part of the little car had been affected. The metal was heavily corroded, the paint was completely gone in several areas, and some of the parts were so damaged that they could barely function anymore. But instead of throwing it away, he started the restoration. Piece by piece, he carefully removed the layers of rust that had built up over the years. As the corrosion disappeared, the original shape of the toy slowly began to emerge, and this is where the transformation gets really satisfying. The damaged surface was cleaned, polished, and carefully refinished. Every rough edge was worked on until the body became smooth again. Parts that were broken or completely unusable were removed and replaced, bringing the little car back to life one component at a time. It was almost like watching something that belonged in a trash pile slowly become a brand new toy again. But the biggest change was still coming. After the body had been fully repaired and prepared, it was time for a fresh coat of paint. And he chose a beautiful green. Layer by layer, the dull and rusty exterior disappeared beneath the new finish. The once forgotten toy began to look cleaner, brighter, and more recognizable with every pass. Then came the final assembly. All the restored and replaced parts were put back into place. The wheels, body panels, and smaller components were carefully fitted together, completing the transformation. And finally, look at this. It is almost impossible to believe that this is the same toy car that was pulled from the bottom of the ocean. What started as a rusty, damaged piece of junk has now become a clean, polished, and beautifully restored little car. From the ocean floor to something that looks like it just rolled off a factory production line. And honestly, the most satisfying part isn't just how good it looks now. It's knowing that instead of being forgotten forever, this tiny piece of history was given a second chance.